We're not in the country anymore. Welcome to the big city. Welcome to Calgary, Alberta. This is our one day of exploration around Calgary. It's the last day of the True North Rockies fam trip with Travel Alberta and Fairmont Hotels. Some of you may know my incredible boyfriend Daniel. He is from Calgary. I've spent a good amount of time here in this past year. In the summer, in the winter, as little as literally 1 month ago I was here, but now I'm with the tourism board. So we're gonna go to some pretty iconic places today, and we'll see what happens. First of all, it's a lot warmer here than it was in the mountains, so I'm gonna strip some of this clothing off and get to business here. Hotel review, welcome to the Fairmont. Very big room. I have a living room-ish. This is like a studio apartment. I'll say bathroom, cute. And I even have a view of the Calgary Tower. Now we took a shuttle from Banff to here. We just got in. We're a little bit later than we expected to be, so I think we need to get going. It's 2:35. We have about 3 hours left of lightness, a 3-hour tour, then dinner, and then the bar. So we're starting our tour in the East Village of Calgary, which is one of the oldest neighborhoods in the city, but it's up and coming. They are transforming it into a new urban center. We're gonna go check out Studio Bell, which is, I think, a new music center they're working on. But we're lucked out today, guys. They said it's been super cold. Thankfully, it's only about -1 out here. It feels amazing. The architecture in this building is simply amazing. Look at this, you guys. Whoa! This is one of the coolest things I've seen. On the roof, there are solar panels that are connected to a wire, which are connected to these old piano sounding boards. And when the sun is at certain conditions producing different solar outputs, it plays a different droning note across all of the different piano sounding boards. That's amazing. The sun is not out right now, it's behind the clouds, so there's nothing going on, but it'd be so amazing to see this. Basically, this is a giant history museum of musical artifacts and legends, but the architecture in the building itself is actually quite stunning. This music center was incredibly cool. I could have spent hours there, but we only had about 30 minutes and now we're off to the next destination. It's so amazing seeing all these different places in Calgary that I really had no idea existed. And even with Danny, we've been to so many amazing restaurants, so many great bars, and I think tonight we're gonna go to a pretty cool restaurant as well, because it's a huge part of the Calgary food scene is that it's really kind of stepped up its game and it's become a destination for food. So I'd love to explore more of that, honestly. So this is the Simmons Mattress building, which is an old mattress factory. They've converted it into 3 spaces, a bar, a coffee roastery, and a restaurant, as well as a bakery. It is beautiful. Like, the architecture in there is what I want my apartment to look like. Loft style, exposed beams, exposed brick, totally amazing. So we just arrived at the Dean House, which is apparently one of the most haunted places in Calgary. We're not stopping in here for that reason though. We're stopping in here for Hot Chocolate Fest to get our winter drink on and hopefully have a really amazing hot chocolate. So on our tour, they brought us over to this amazing lookout of the entire city right at golden hour, and you can see behind me, it looks incredible. I've never been here before. I've been to a lookout, I'm probably really backlit. I've been to a lookout way over there and way over there, but being right behind the city with all this golden light, amazing. And just like that, 24 hours later, I am back in my hotel room where it all began, my adventure in Calgary. It was a short adventure, but don't get me wrong, it was an amazing adventure. Being that I have spent some time in this city before, it's always amazing going out with guides, or in this case, a tourism board who knows what the best things to do in the city and they know the story. I learned so much about the history of Calgary yesterday, which I thought was so fascinating, and I'd love to explore it more in the future. We went to some really cool places. Unfortunately, my camera did die right before dinner. But then, you know, it's the end of our trip, the end of our True North Rockies fam trip with Travel Alberta and with Fairmont Hotels. And so it was like a very nice moment of all of us hanging out last night, and it wasn't really vlog worthy. It was more of like, you know, you gotta keep those moments for yourself sometimes. So with that being said, thank you for coming around to Calgary for the day with me. It was amazing. What's not so amazing right now is my 5-hour flight delay getting back to Toronto, but you know what? When you travel, these are the things you gotta put up with, and I've had the most amazing 9 days in Alberta that I am literally not complaining in the slightest. I'll get home when I get home. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video series as much as I did. Love you guys so much. Bye.